there are some things that are really easy to ship. For example, a large part of our offerings will be trading cards, whether it's sports, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, all kinds of cards. That's really easy because if it's PSA graded, it's going to be in a protective kind of sleeve or that hard plastic. So that's really easy to send someone. But if it's like an antique vase, you better know what you're doing. And that's why for us, initially, we're only working with certain vetted sellers to make sure that one, that these items aren't totally obscure, and they're easily authenticated because that's a big factor. For us to onboard all of these items, we have to target certain verticals. If it's trading cards, we know PSA and Beckett. They have a grading system, so you know what the quality is, and if it's authentic. If it's in handbags, there are third-party authentication providers that can authenticate things, providing original documentation, including receipts, and then furthermore, us authenticating it. And then in the watch space, dealing with trusted dealers that have millions of dollars in sales, and they see forward that this is the way. Right now, you've got companies like BitPay going after traditional businesses and offering a invoicing system. So if you have something and you want to sell it, that person has to find you and then you send them a BitPay invoice. So the buyer has done all the work to find you, and the seller is now doing all the work to do the transaction, but BitPay gets to come in at the end and they get to make money. In our example, we are a place that you can come to and find all of these items that we're offering and know that these have been authenticated, they've been vetted, and if you decide that you want them, you can buy them from a trusted seller. In our listing pages, we're going to show who has owned these items, starting from when the NFT has been minted. So if it's been sold by a well-known watch dealer, their name is on the top line, and then the next person, and the next person. And if you accept delivery, then you're the last person. Because in order for you to sell this item now, you have to send it back to us. We have to make sure it's in the same condition it was in, and it's the same item. Otherwise, you can't just put the NFT back up there. If we don't have custody of the item, how can we guarantee it?
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.